The legend Moonrai, dude. The maybe the most underrated player in NA, bro.
He probably is.
He probably is, dude. I mean, you gotta give credit where credit's due. No, man.
Go Artosis?
uh,
Artosis already lost.
hold on, I'm gonna be right back.
Oh, my title didn't update. Oh, it did? Okay, okay.
All right, I told everyone you were streaming.
Alright.
Okay, well, I gotta say, dude. I mean, if Moon takes one game off Gypsy, it's gonna blow my mind.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. If Moonrai can get even one game out of this best of 5, I will be super impressed. No matter what, no matter how he does it, I don't care. If he gets a win, I'll be pretty happy for him. Pretty significant difference in skill level, I feel like, between Gypsy and Artosis. I mean, anybody that knows what they're talking about should probably feel this way.
Oh yeah, I mean Gypsy's next level. I mean he's probably, I mean what is he, the second best foreign Terran outside of Korea? I mean who's better than Gypsy other than Mihu?
Yeah, I really don't
Oh,
know.
I mean Terror's definitely up there. I don't think he's as good as Gypsy. Dandy's up there, but I think Gypsy's probably the second best foreign Terran after Mihu,
Yeah,
right?
I absolutely would agree with that. Like, you can look at BSO results and things like that. It all kind of points towards Gypsy being the second best. I agree.
Yeah. What did he win all the? Did he win all the lands? He won Montreal and Seattle.
Yes, I believe
He
so.
didn't go to. I don't think he went to Chicago, but yeah, man. Moon's open and standard. Moon did say he was going to go DT rush first game. Gateway's in the middle of the map. We'll see if he does it or if he takes Hawk's advice.
I think Moonrai wants to play normal. He wants to prove a point because everybody was saying, like, oh, you need to cheese him, you can't beat him, etc., etc. So he's going to play as normal as possible. He will probably specifically avoid cheese for at least 2 of the games because of what people said. I actually think people trying to tell Moon how to play is the worst thing you can do to him because he gets in his own head about playing a certain way then to prove a point.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's pretty stubborn.
Yeah, he is very stubborn.
But like we keep saying, like Moon knows how to win, man. Looks like Gypsy's just gonna open really standard here. 3 Marine Vulture. Cross spawns is good for Moon. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, he's going to do his rangeless build.
Yeah, super good. There's nothing Gypsy can do about this. I mean, the thing about Gypsy though, dude, is he's got such good mechanics.
Yeah, his mechanics are like second to none outside of
Yeah,
Korea.
I mean, such good mechanics, and that's like Moon's weakness is mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
So Moon doesn't have good micro, macro, or anything. He just has.
He's a
He
genius.
just has an X factor. Is that fair to say? Moon has an X factor, right?
That's really the only thing. Yeah, I don't know how else you could explain it. It feels like he's not good at anything, but he's beating S-rank players like not that rarely. Like, he actually takes games off of really good players all the time. And
Yeah, and like
I
I
can't
said,
put my finger on like how or why he does it.
yeah, yeah. Okay, so here's like an example of what I was talking about, like verse rangeless here. Gypsy's gonna omit the bunker, which like we saw Artosis going like kind of overly safe versus it. Oh man, even this vulture could do a little work here.
It's gonna be the observatory. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, Moon going for the faster robos, in all these series. Why there? Ahmed says. Oh yeah, and going like I said, dude. You know, when Gypsy was coaching me, he always told me to go proxy starport versus the fast expansions if you got it on last scout cross spawns. Not surprised to see it at all.
Yeah, the positioning is just a little bit weird because this is gonna be when that observer comes out. This is gonna be the first place the Moonrai is going to be looking at.
Yeah, but I mean, if this goes unscouted, I could see Moonrai dying.
Yeah, if
This
it goes
is so
unscouted, it's going to
fast.
be unbelievably fast. And
Yeah.
into the main, like... Because, like, it's a little more expected into the natural, right? And it's easier to defend your natural when it's, like, coming from this way, and then it's, like, a little bit awkward. But if the vultures get off into your main,
Oh
like,
my
quickly...
god.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Is he gonna go clear the mines, though, to take the third? No.
Okay, not this time.
But he's gonna see these vultures sitting here, and Moon's a Terran player. He's gonna see 4 vultures. See if he reacts. He's not reacting. Kind of surprising, like, you know, he was just saying in the Discord after you closed your stream about that game with Artosis where he was set up for the anti-drop play. That as a Terran player, he's aware that it's like the best move.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little surprised to see that he's not defending. This is gonna crush.
Yeah, it's just going to come so fast.
Now he's gonna go clear these mines right when the drop comes. He's gonna be completely out of position.
Yeah, the timing actually cannot be worse for Moonrai right now. This could just be game-ending damage very, very easily.
Yeah. Is it vulture speed too?
Yes, it is. Luckily,
Quick-
2 goons
quick
just
roll.
popped out. Actually, could not have been luckier for Moonrai with the timing of those goons, but still going to take a good bit of probe damage. Going to lose one of the Dragoons as well.
Good. That was a fast probe pull.
It was very good.
Very fast. Yeah, it was instant. I mean, maybe he lost 2 workers there. He needs to make sure he guards his ramp here and his natural. You gotta plug that hole in the natural from the other vultures trying to run in. Often Terran players try to do that. It's not the case here. But just denying this mining time, still really strong.
Yeah, he's
Gypsy.
literally just running around so the vulture, so the probes can't come back.
No.
And here they come. So now we're gonna
no.
get some additional probe damage. It's gonna be 2, 3, a 4th gonna go down, and that's all it's gonna be.
You know, that was unnecessary. Just probe donation.
Yeah,
from Moonrai there.
Moonrai was just getting uncomfortable not mining from his main for so long, so I totally get it. Like, he thinks he's got him cornered, we can send the probes in, but Gypsy, very good vulture movement to get some additional probe kills here.
Yeah, and you look behind the follow-up from Gypsy's base. I mean, the guy hasn't missed a dime, dude. Armory's done, upgrading, Academy's going, throwing down some more facts, eBay's done. I mean, he doesn't, like, what he's doing, it just looks like it's making sense, you know? Like, when we saw the other games with Artosis and stuff, the follow-up just didn't seem to be there. But Gypsy's build is on point. Hasn't even had to make any turrets yet.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say, is he actually recognizes, based on what he's scouting, that he doesn't need turrets right now, right? Whereas in the previous game, we saw a bunch of turrets going down when you kind of didn't really make sense to be building turrets, considering what the game state was.
Yeah, and this is not bustable. Moon's going to take a 3rd. We see the 5 fact here.
Might be a 6th.
Yeah, it looks like he's setting up waiting for the gas.
And there it
A
is.
lot of gas. Yeah, a lot of gas just got spent. He's been pumping tanks relentlessly here.
Scanning into the main.
I love
we see a cannon coming down. Gypsy could not be happier to see cannons coming down.
Yeah, and kind of a late 3rd too, even, right, for Moon.
Yeah,
just a little bit.
With all the damage he took, right? So with all the lack of mining and losing the probes and stuff, our income just wasn't quite there to take the 3rd.
Yeah.
And maybe the
so definitely a
multitasking
little
as
late.
well being a little bit tough on him.
Yeah, supplies pretty close. Looks like Gypsy's going to do a push here, and it's going to smack, to be honest. It is cross-spawn, so Moon's got like a little extra time, but Gypsy's not wasting any, and he's already getting ready to move up the high ground.
Yeah, I'm pretty worried for Moon around this push. Losing a goon as well in the middle. Going to take another shot here from this mine, softening it up. And yeah, it's a bad sign. When supplies are basically even, before the 6-fact productions even started, it's going to be a hard push to stop if we're going for the push, but we're starting to drop some extra turrets, maybe looking to take a 3rd, but I wouldn't think so off of 6 factory, right? But we're in a very defensive position right now. Sneaking 2 vultures out here on the map.
Yeah, the 6-fact thing is interesting when it's not a push. I mean, it definitely looks like he's going to push. Is that a CC? No, okay. 2nd turret. That's an interesting double turret right there. Maybe that's like for a shuttle style kind of defense or something.
Yeah, I glue Moonrai 1.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's just gonna push here. He just scans.
Yeah, scans up to see what's here. Yeah, maybe just settling into this position. Kind of preemptively going to be pushing this back before he's ready for his push. Could be all we were doing.
Terran's ahead in supply here, dude. This is. We're just waiting for +1. There it is.
+1's done.
Yeah, this is gonna roll. There's no shuttle. There's no. I mean, there's no DTs. There's no arbiter. There's no leg speed.
Mm-hmm.
Losing a goon for free. The third is definitely dead.
Gonna quickly try and get these vultures around behind the goons to set up mines. I like the thought Moonrai did get back in time, but with a little bit more hesitation, it could have been really, really bad for Moonrai.
Oh no. 3 mines connected on that entire group of goons. They took some damage.
And we are actually going to drop a 3rd CC, potentially. Okay, no, we are going to push. Yeah, this is just something that's always good to do. Wolfix was talking about it earlier, telling you specifically. When you're going for a push, even if you don't plan on expanding, go ahead and send the worker out there. And yeah, we are going to start the 3rd CC while going for this push at the same time. I like doing stuff like this. If you're floating the money, right, while doing the push, go ahead and drop it. You're pressuring, you're pushing him back. He's scared of the push, so you're going to be getting value. He's probably going to be cutting some corners, and you can continue growing behind it.
Yeah, Gypsy just kind of hunkering down in the middle of the map for now, securing the 3rd. I'm sure he's got like a science facility, 2nd armory. No science facility, no follow-up. There's a science facility probably. Okay. So yeah, that makes sense because he's getting +1 armor, so it's probably halfway done at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Still way ahead in supply, and just being really patient. I kind of like it. He's just chilling. And Moon, is kind of cut workers here, getting ready for this push, and he still doesn't even look ready.
Yeah, it's kind of what I was saying, right? Like, just the threat of the push is slowing Moonrai down a bit, giving him a lot to think about while Gypsy's just growing behind it. Denying the mining here a little bit more, killing a few goons is good. Just being pretty annoying with the vultures right now. Just kind of giving himself a few looks, see if he can find something. We do have 1 arbiter building right now. Looks like we didn't have the gas to start the 2nd arbiter.
Oh, the mines. Okay, clear with the zealot. Yeah, this is gonna roll. I mean, Moon managed to creep up in supply a little bit, but he has nothing. He can't deal with this army. I mean, he can't deal with these tanks. He's got no zealots. And look at that reinforcement army coming from Gypsy's base.
Yeah, it's huge.
It's a line of frickin' Terran armor. Ooh, the flank is cool, but I mean, there's not enough goons. I mean, the idea is good, but it's just not gonna manifest in time. It's all coming in piecemeal, and
yeah, a little bit disjointed. Huge mine hits too on this army just to make it a little bit worse than it already was. And GG is called. Gypsy takes a clean game 1, I feel.
Gypsy not even closing out the game, just continuing to play, wondering how it was so easy.
Beating the dead body of the Artosa Slayer.
A lot of casting today, man, but we got some seriously good games going on here, some good players. It's been a good time.
Yeah, my voice is feeling it, but it's good for me, I think. I hope.
All right, well, let's see if Moon decides to bust out the crazy cheese this game.
I'm worried, man. I'm worried about what you guys said. I'm afraid he won't try his normal playstyle.
Yeah, he really needs to go crazy, Moon, over here, and just do it how he does it.
Let Mooney do the shoutcasting. Yeah, I probably should. I'll let you take over all the fighting casting.
If I start doing shoutcasting, then, it starts to turn into me whining about balance, so... Look at this ape Protoss, what the fuck?
That Protoss player looked like a rookie. He just slayed Artosis, but Gypsy's on another level, man. We were talking about he's probably the 2nd best foreigner on the planet. In the entire world. Yeah. Yeah,
Gypsy's definitely he's definitely top 5 foreigners for sure. There's no question. He's not even very active right now, but yeah, I don't know how it is with these guys. They all say they're inactive, but they seem to always have a lot of games on their Smurfs,
Yeah, there's quite often secret accounts that are grinding away.
Yeah, but these guys, I feel like once you get to that level, like Hawk and stuff, there's a certain skill that's just always going to be there that comes back quick, right? It's like a week of grinding, and these guys are back in tip-top shape.
You know what it is? Kind of like, if I were to make a comparison to real life. You know, like, for instance, like, you work out on the, like, on the land and stuff, right? When you've done, like, years of, like, hard work, there's something that your body retains for the rest of the rest of your life after that. You know what I mean? Like, there's, like, some innate strength that you just carry on forever now, no matter what.
Yeah, I was actually just listening to what is it called? Like an exercise scientist about that. That like if you start lifting weights and stuff, like after a long time of not lifting, you do start to deteriorate muscle, but it will never go back to before you started lifting weights. Right? You'll always have more than before you started.
Yeah, so I kind of relate that to these StarCraft players, right? They've like really grinded it out. They really understood what they were doing. They hit like that certain level where their new minimum level is still really high. They'll just never go back down again.
Gypsy going back on gas here.
Mm-hmm.
So looks like he's probably going to do a 2-factor, maybe just a 1-fact starport play. Let's see if Moon decides to go rangeless again. Hopefully he does like, what is the best Nexus opening versus 2-fact? I guess 12 Nex, right?
12
or do you want to go
12 Nex is the best. The 12 Nex 2-gate destroys 2-fact.
Yeah, and then other than that, what is like a 29 Nexus here where you go 3 goons first, pretty optimal. So you get those early goons to like micro back the push.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if he's going to throw down the factor, if he's waiting for a... No, if he throws down another factory. So it's going to be a 2-fact, man.
Old school. You know, people say this is a bad build, but honestly, it is a bad build maybe at the highest levels, but even then we still see it. Like, ASL players will pull it out and win games with it.
I mean, Artosis just beat Gypsy on Sunday, or, excuse me, G5 on Sunday with a 2-fact.
Yeah, like, people like to harp on 2-fact, but it's so micro-intensive, you have to play it almost perfectly as a Protoss player.
Even going with the fake bunker. So what was that? A 23 Nexus, again, rangeless. And he sees the 4 Marines, so, you know, Moon should already know that something's up.
Oh, this is worst case. Unless we go
Reaver right away, right? If we go straight
to Reaver, it's actually okay.
But Moon doesn't play Reaver.
He doesn't play Reaver.
No, I've never seen Moon go Reaver.
So you know what it was? You said Gypsy looked at the replay real quick?
Yeah, he did.
This is exactly what he should do against this build from Moonrai. 2-facts will absolutely eat this alive.
Yeah. Unless he goes Reaver. It's a DT drop. He's taking my build. This is going to be DTs at 6 minutes, 6.5 minutes. It's going to be like, the DTs are going to come out like, well, this is off of rangeless. I usually do this build off of 29 Nexus.
Mm-hmm.
So he should go, he's going to go Templar Archives and second gate at the same time here. He should be able to defend the 2-fact, like, just in time. Like, maybe he loses. Maybe it might get like a little base tradey. I don't know how fast Gypsy's gonna move out with this. It looks like
it should be now. Yeah, when you get the 3 tanks is when you go.
But he can sack his natural and save all of his probes and go DT here, man.
Yeah, it's
like, and then follow up with the drop. Like,
he can literally plug his ramp and DT drop him possibly.
Yeah, it could get a little base tradey. We're gonna have mines. Like, we're definitely gonna lose the Nexus, but
we'll see how fast Gypsy responds though. He might be able to like realize something's wrong when he gets here and sees no range on these goons still. As soon as he sees no range.
Still no range?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's no range still.
I think you're right. And the DTs are just starting. He's gonna die, dude.
Yeah.
Hopefully he queues an observer. I know he's got a shuttle in there. Hopefully he had the wits to queue an observer. Do not pull the... Yeah, okay, that's better. Just hide. Exactly. Is that a turret already or a bunker? Yeah, there's no eBay.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see if Gypsy realizes there's something wrong.
Yeah, I mean, 2 DTs to the main, and then another 2 DTs to hold here.
Mm-hmm.
Or just 1 DT on the ramp. There's an eBay building in the natural. So... And there's no siege yet, right? So siege is still going.
Yep.
I mean, he has to take the first 2 DTs, yeah, to the Bane. Yep. This is gonna get dicey, dude.
This is gonna be close. This is kind of crazy.
He's gonna see the drop. He's gonna know it's DTs right here.
These should go straight home, right?
You see how fast Gypsy's screen went to that shuttle, dude? That was... It was instantaneous.
Yeah,
when the
bringing
shuttle flew over.
all the vultures back, so we're gonna start turrets everywhere, right? Lay some mines everywhere.
Yeah, he knows. He knows it's DTs.
We need to start those turrets, though.
Yeah, I mean, it still could get dicey, man. I mean, mines can blow up the SCVs here if we're not careful.
Did he think it was?
I mean, it just
Reaver?
Here, if we just stop him from mining and delay turrets. Okay, he's got to spread those DTs out, but we can't get out of our base, man. He should really go leg speed and just start pumping zealots, dude. Right?
Yeah, I mean, Gypsy's not mining now. He's gonna go.
He's gonna take his. He's gonna take his natural. I mean.
But he can only build one turret right now. This
he
turret
should go
placement,
speed lots. He should go speed lots, man.
This turret placement doesn't actually protect his natural. Okay, we're even laying mines on the. Yeah.
Dude, it's getting dicey, man. What is happening at Moon's base? There's another DT.
Still no range on these goons.
Man, he could have walled this off.
Yeah.
How many? It doesn't. I mean, we can lose probes here, dude. We had so many. I mean, how many SCVs do we have? Are we even mining? Did we just lose the shuttle? Yeah, we
just
did.
Lost the shuttle. We got 5 SCVs
We couldn't
left.
have. We lost the DT.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have lost that DT. We needed that just to stop the CC from landing.
I mean,
if he goes speed lots here, dude.
Yeah. There's 3
then
vultures.
He can win the game.
4 vultures. Oh, the shuttle's still alive, but I think both DT are dead.
Sniping the turret is the move. Ah, he can't get to it. Man, if...
The goons not having range is really painful here, too.
Yeah. But, I mean, is sacking these vultures here good? I mean, can he even make more? It seems like kind of risky, doesn't it?
He's about to start long-distance mining his natural here. But yeah, I mean, it is risky. Like, you kind of want these vultures for the coverage.
It's
but,
just 3 empty tanks.
Like,
the Marines aren't in the bunker.
Yeah.
Right? And he's bringing the shuttle home.
Gypsy lost, dude.
I don't know. He's only on 14 supply, bro. Yeah. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god.
It's the X Factor,
dude,
man.
if I have to give Moon $100 for winning against Gypsy and Artosis, I'm quitting the fucking game, dude. I'm fucking quitting the game. This is unreal, bro. He needs to follow up. Like, he has the shuttle. He needs to make more DTs.
I don't... It's not even... I mean, look at the SCV count, and we're having a long-distance mine because of this mine, too. Like,
there's no observer, though, man. I mean, he can't... He doesn't... I bet he's going to forget range for the rest of the game. Now there's no eBay, and we don't even have a turret in the natural. Like, he should take the DTs in the shuttle.
Well, there's no world where this is playable for Gypsy anymore. There's just no way.
Wow.
He's
bringing the shuttle back, dude. The DT's in it.
Yeah, he picked it up.
This is it, man. If he drops that in the natural even and just triggers those mines, it's 100% over.
Can we please get some of the Korean pros in here to play against Moonrai? I want to see if he can take games off of them.
We gotta get Flash in here. I mean, Flash... Moon was saying Flash couldn't beat him TVT if Flash went bio. I'm starting to believe this guy, dude. Oh, no, don't! This is like the worst move he could make. He got speed on the Zealot.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna start clearing some depots.
I mean, hey, man.
Is it, at this point, is it worth killing this mine so you can land closer? Or we just do this?
Yeah, I don't think he can afford to lift off here.
Yeah.
But if Moon only knew, dude, that he could just shut down the mining with 1 DT, and he got speed lots, so he could just make like a couple rounds of Zealots and go. Looks like maybe Gypsy's thinking about taking 9 o'clock, or are those just vultures looking for a hidden base?
Here's the problem that we're actually running into. Moonrai is making goons without goon range still.
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
But I also don't know how Gypsy ever gets to Wake and killed. Moonrai. Like,
I don't know. If Moon sits here too long.
I don't know. Moon has so many more workers, man. I mean, that was a full 12 transfer right there.
Sorry, I'm just checking something on the side here.
It's not okay.
I know your voice hurts.
No, it's fun.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna slip some vultures in. Go 1 probe, 2, 3, get a 4th. I'm gonna get a 5th. I mean, the goons not having range is really coming, even a 6th because of this lack of goon range. 6 probes for 2 vultures. Second CC almost done. Third tank is out now. Shuttle is still alive, though. I mean, if we just, like, Zella bombed this, the game would end.
Yeah, I feel like Moon's sitting for too long.
Vulture getting inside, killing even more probes now. Another 4. It's going to be a 5th. Still not recognizing we don't have goon range. If we go for this bust without a Zella bomb and goon range, it's not going to work.
Yeah, he's... Man, if he doesn't win this game, I'm going to be so pissed. Is he going straight to Arbiter?
Oh, he is Arbiter.
Yeah, I like it. I actually like it, man.
Yeah, it's good.
And so Gypsy's taking his main already. I was all tabbed, sorry.
Yeah, already. We got the 14-minute main from Gypsy. It's pretty good.
He's letting Gypsy come back into the game, dude. I'm telling you.
Well,
he could have won with that last DT in the shuttle.
Gypsy killed like 10 plus probes with 3 vultures as well.
I know, but he was only down to 5 workers at one point. It's like inconsequential, right? I mean, even getting a little bit maybe nervous, accidentally lifting our our factory there.
Well, he's having that feeling that we've all had when we play against Moonrai, which is I can't believe I'm losing to this guy.
Yeah.
But it's just, you can't underestimate Moonrai, man.
We're gonna lose a goon here for free.
I mean, Arbiter is on the way. Like, this is it still looks so impossible for Gypsy.
Yeah. Moon really needs to consider taking a 3rd Nexus now that he's got an Arbiter building and bring all these goons up and just contain here. I mean, there's no starport. He knows there's nothing Gypsy can do. He could just infinitely delay this 3rd, right? Wow, taking the mineral only instead of 6 o'clock drives me crazy. Just take the base away from Terran, you know?
So,
just in case.
If Gypsy starts like slow pushing and Moonrai tries to like move into snipe tanks, he can lose a lot of goons. I know I keep harping on this goon range. It's such a big deal. I don't think it's gonna matter in the long run. We got the Arbiter on the way now. Should be done like relatively soon, right? I think we started a little bit ago. Gypsy scanning the main, seeing the Arbiter building. Is up to 5 packs.
He's locked in on his stream, playing very focused, not raging about the Arbiter. I mean, he's catching up slowly but surely in supply. I mean, I know it's still pretty off, but at one point Moon was ahead by 2. Well, he had an observer there, Wolfix, where all the mines were. Yeah, where the factories are. I mean, he really shouldn't recall here. He should just wait for the the move out for the third and just bust with stasis. I mean, he's gonna have what, 2 arbiters, at least 2 stasis by the time that command. Well, I don't know about 2. Yeah, how much energy does that arbiter have?
It just came out recently, but yeah.
Okay, so we'll probably have about 2 stasis, right? Yeah, that's true. Moon really needs 6 o'clock. It looks like he's gonna take 3 o'clock in Moon fashion. Thinking that's some kind of a sneaker base. Okay,
no, we're gonna
clearing up both.
6.
All right, taking 6. But do we even have a starport?
No, there it is. But yeah, we're kind of delayed building it. He's just trying to like min-max and get away with as much as he can, right? Delaying the starport for a bit. Just focusing on getting his army up so he can take this 3rd base. And I don't know, man. Do you guys believe? How much do we believe in Gypsy this game? The way I see this game ending, though, is he's gonna get recalled and the game's gonna end. Like, I think that's how this all...
Has Moon still forgot Goon range?
Yeah, he doesn't have it. Alright, we are moving in to take this 3rd. Moon
Dude,
loses.
I mean, no Goon range is such a problem.
It is a huge problem. We're down 50 supply, which is like typically winning for Protoss. But you remove Goon range and these things are completely worthless almost. It's going to come down mostly to the Zealots, which he does have a high Zealot count.
Yeah. And we do have stasis. But this high ground up here, he's got the shuttle. That's a lot. Yeah, he's ready for the recall. We can't recall.
Yeah, this looks really... This is a very solid looking recall defense.
Okay. What does Moon's gateway count? Oh, there's the Goon range.
All right.
+1.
This is the window. This is the window. It's definitely Goon range. This is the window for our push out right now. Moonrai surely knows. At least Moonrai should know that he can't fight anymore.
Yeah, he should be fucking waiting, and he needs to get all of his army up there. He's got a lot of AFK units all over the map. I mean, he has a lot of supply out on the map. Even right here, we stasis those tanks on the high ground and A move in, and the game's over, right? If he has all of his army with him. Yep, he's getting it together. Vulture's going down in the mineral only. No cannons.
Beard Games
what are
just
these units going down to 6 o'clock for?
EE.
Yeah, I'm not sure. He saw the base got scanned.
He really shouldn't be wasting his scans here either.
Yeah. Well, he still has 3 more and he's got the vessel out. He's storing up energy. He might even be waiting for an EMP before he pushes up, actually.
But Moon's maxed. Where's his army? Like, did he overmake probes here?
He would never.
There it is. He needs to get all that up there, dude.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Goon range still not done. But, I mean, what's Gypsy's mineral situation?
Yeah, okay. Run out soon. He's definitely taking his time taking this 3rd. I really think he's waiting for the EMP.
Yeah, I mean, if he flies in and EMPs, the 3rd's going down.
But lots of harass here from these vultures killing a bunch of probes.
And Moon just AFK with 2 control groups of zealots in his natural.
The problem is going to be that by the time Gypsy gets this 3rd, he's going to need a 4th.
There they go. Yeah, but the EMP, it's got to be ready. You're probably right that he's waiting for that. I bet Goon range is done too. Oh, Moon, don't go too soon. Nails the fucking EMP, and he didn't make a 2nd arbiter? Moon can still crush these tanks, dude. There's no vultures here. Okay, he's got 2 stasis. He should go. He just has to go and crush this, man. There's no vultures. There's no mines.
I don't think it's easy to crush. We need to fix this, though.
He can kill all those tanks right there since there's nothing in front of him with all those zealots.
Yeah, there we go. We noticed all of our army clumps.
Yeah. Yeah. But it looks like... Yeah, I mean, a stasis on that vessel and those tanks right there is looking pretty juicy. Here it
Alright,
comes.
Here it comes, yep. So this is the big fight. How's this gonna go?
If he stasis is in front, hopefully he doesn't, or he lays down no stasis. Oh, man, this is a failed attack, it looks like. Maybe, oh, 2 stasis, it's enough.
I think we've done it. CC's gonna go down. We're broken the army. We got the flood of zealots coming through. Gypsy's supply is still looking pretty strong, but a lot of it's stasis right now. And GG is called, and Moonrai is going to take a game off of the legend. Yeah, sorry I'm not talking more, guys. My voice is completely shot. Doing what we can. Also, Beard Games, thanks for the 31 months, man. I appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. Alright, hopping into game 3, currently tied 1-1. We got Moonrai versus Gypsy. Moonrai just 1-1 streak, yeah. Moonrai just taking out Artosis prior to this, 3-0. And now tied up against one of the best foreigner Terrans on the planet. Last game, Gypsy going for a 2-fact, Moonrai countering with the DT drop. And the ensuing chaos coming out on top was Moonrai. Now moving on to game 3, we're playing Radion. We got cross spawns, which is going to be good for the Protoss typically. We'll see what kind of build Moonrai wants to go for this time. Does tend to favor the rangeless expand, but not afraid to pull out 12 Nexus, and on rare occasion, just a standard 23 Nexus. But no 12 Nexus this time, going to be a Gateway Scout.
Man.
Yeah.
Absolutely hyped here. Unbelievable. Moon takes a game from one of the best foreign players in the world. That in itself is a victory for him. For weeks to come, we're never going to live it down, Ozzy.
Yeah, no, it's actually like worst case scenario that Moonrise winning these games.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, I wonder if he'll officially switch to Protoss after these games.
We'll see. The thing is like, once you get to know Moonrai, it gets like easier and easier to beat him, right? Because you understand his playstyle.
Yeah, that's what happens with. That's why Wolfix 3-0'd him with ease. Is because Wolfix knows him. I mean, that's why you and I beat him. It's just these guys don't know. Moon's just crazy.
Yeah, he's a psycho.
But you know, I'm envisioning Gypsy just going straight up standard from here on out. There's no way he's going to take any more risks.
I agree. I think there's no more all-ins, no more cheeses. Cheesing Moonrai, it never works, man. Moonrai comes out on top so often in those situations.
Yeah. Don't FD push him. Don't 2-fact him. Don't do any of that stuff. Just go standard. Because I didn't feel like that Vulture drop was cheese, you know?
No.
And Gypsy just followed up in a really standard way. Took his time going across the map, kind of hung out in the middle, built up his army, and then just crushed with mechanics. And that's all he needs to do here. And he'll win for sure.
Yeah, I mean, last game's a really good example, right? Gypsy was down to 5 workers mining long distance from his natural, while Moonrai was sitting on about 20 probes or so. And Gypsy was able to bring it back to a spot where we were like, Gypsy can actually defend this and come back.
Moon hiding the Zealot here. You know, this can throw a lot of Terran players off, even if the bunker is a little bit late. He's going to run in with the Goon. He should be able to deny scouting here, too. Yep. So Gypsy doesn't know that there's a Zealot. And so when he comes in with the Goon and the Zealot, he has a lot of potential to cause some chaos here. What are we? Okay, yeah, okay. We're going down.
Yeah, against this, you typically want to go to a... you want to drop the 3rd depot and make extra to Marines. If you don't get the bunker in time.
But Gypsy's micro is like... It's very good. The Vulture...
His Vulture's got to come back.
Targeting the Zealot.
Going smartly on the Vulture for a bit, but...
Wow.
This is going to be good enough for Gypsy.
Where's the bunker, though? Dude, this can spiral out of control here. But with SCVs, like, he'll be fine. But this is still... No Nexus.
Yeah, no Nexus because we continued Dragoons.
And now we don't have a goon at home.
Yeah, it's gonna be annoying for Gypsy, but okay, an extra goon comes
Oh,
out.
there's a goon. So he's got to make a tank here. And we're going to kill the SCV making the command center, I hope. Get a delay. And now we just got to... Not even going to get the SCV? Okay, got it. Okay. This is good. I mean, the command center was, like, really far ahead. So he really needed this delay. And he hasn't lost a single goon yet. And it looks like he got the vulture. I don't see it on the map. Does the goon coming across the map have a kill?
The vulture died. Yeah.
Unbelievable, dude. Now he went mines. I wonder if he canceled and went siege.
Yeah.
Where's our Nexus timing at? Okay.
We're gonna lose a tank.
Oh no! Oh no way! Oh no! Oh no, dude!
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I can't believe that just happened. He hasn't lost a goon. Oh man. And it's 4 now. He's gonna get this fucking goon though, right?
Not wanting to risk stepping forward for the goon after what just happened.
There's only 1 Marine in this bunker. He shouldn't be backing off like this.
Yeah,
he got the vulture. He should be shooting it. There's siege. So he went mines first and didn't cancel it. And so Moon should be hammering this bunker right now, even though one of those goons is a little, or 2 of them are weak. 5th goon's coming. He should be crushing this bunker right now and forcing repairs and not letting this tank. Here he comes. Just gonna run in for the snipe. I don't like that move.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to get greedy here. He just needs to you know, make Gypsy repair. And just, you know, take a 3rd Nexus and get his observers out. He's so ahead.
Well,
Wow, and he busts out the Reaver.
the rare Reaver. Loading up a Zealot right now. Reaver on the way.
This is fucking premium content. That's right, Wolfix. For everybody bashing on me for trying to give people too much money, dude, this is what happens. We
We're
get the
gonna
bunker.
get this bunker, but siege mode is done, so we're gonna start losing some goons.
We can't give these goons away. Or if, yeah. Lost 1 goon, got the bunker, creating pressure. Gypsy's catch up in supply. That's the problem.
But
his mechanics are taking over.
That was a
this
purely
is the thing
positive trade for Gypsy. Like, that Marine in the bunker is basically worthless at that point. You don't care about it anymore, so trading that for goons is gonna be good for you.
could have been nice for like zoning the shuttle, but like he can always make more. There's no armory, right?
Well, a bunker with 1 Marine is not really zoning anything.
I just mean unloading it, you know, and or whatever. At least you have something to fucking shoot the shuttle. You know, I don't know, because they always go for the tank. So this is what you and I talk about Protoss all the time, right? Like, if I take this game and I put that shuttle and Reaver in like a real S-rank Protoss hands, like this is really dicey. But like Reavers are not easy units to use, like versus a good Terran player. And I can't envision Moon actually getting some damage off with this, but he's had such good fortune. It's possible.
Yeah, he might go for like a dive bomb, unload the Zealot to take the tank shot, and then Reaver can maybe get a lucky shot on the SCVs, but we'll see if Gypsy can react fast enough if that's what we go for here.
We're totally zoned. I mean, he should just turn around. Good move. Just a little shield damage. He can go around to the top.
You just never know with Moonrai. I could see him diving on that.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of those lower level Protoss players, that's what they do.
Yeah.
They don't patiently hang on to the shuttle and sit it outside the Terran's base with 2 Reavers and micro that pushback, which we see like at the highest level, and that's deadly in the hands of a good Protoss player.
Alright, this is something we alluded to earlier though. The opening basically being like everything Moonrai could have asked for, but supplies like are great for Gypsy.
Okay.
Getting a lot of good damage on the shuttle here.
Yeah, and you know, he targeted the SCV build in the factory instead of the tanks. He had an opportunity to get both those tanks. But I mean, just look at Gypsy's really closed the gap on the supply. He scans.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. When things were going so well for Moonrai, it's like it didn't matter because the mechanics, right? Because Gypsy was never stopping making SCVs despite all the pressure and everything. Moonrai probably missing a couple cycles. And going into 6-fact again, this Gypsy might just 6-fact them every game from here on out.
Yeah, it doesn't look to me like he has a timing window for this, but I guess, he knows better than I do. Moon needs another Reaver and, like, really good control here. Because the Citadel must have... Yeah, there it is. It's done. So he's going Forge. Not making probes. Not mining our second gas. I guess we don't really need it right now. Took our third gas when we're not mining our natural gas. So, little unoptimized moves. But, it's Protoss. You can get away with this stuff.
Yeah. Being unoptimal as Protoss is part of the mind game. Tell me I'm
Your
wrong.
jokes never get enough credit, bro.
when Primal's sitting there with 12k minerals, tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah, yep, that's true.
You completely misread the game state.
Well, he's really going to need to use this Reaver to have a chance here, because what is he on? He's on 6 gates, so we're equal to factory count. We really need like 8 or 10 gates here, and we definitely don't need cannons right now. You see if he picks it up in time. I mean, these Goliaths are going to tap that shuttle quick.
Oh, man.
Unload,
Ooh.
maybe? Okay, saves it, gets a shot off.
Yeah, I mean, saves the
Just
shuttle
the
3
one.
HP, but we still get the Reaver, so it's everything Gypsy could have hoped for right then. We didn't even lose any of our Goliath doing so.
Yeah, this is why I tell players to get those 4 Goliaths, They're so strong.
Mm-hmm.
They 2-tap a shuttle.
Gypsy's scanning the attack path, and as he's moving out here, another thing that you Terran players need to keep in mind, when you're unsieged and moving forward, scan ahead. You need to know where the Protoss army is so you don't accidentally headbutt into it. Send the vultures ahead a little bit of the tanks so you know to siege ahead of time when you need to. So Gypsy doing this push out kind of by the book correctly here.
And there's goons coming from the back. I mean, we wish those were zealots here. Kind of a piecemeal attack from Moon. Not very good. Losing those goons for free. I believe he had like 8 goons down by Gypsy's third, which it looks like he's just going to use those maybe to stop a CC from going down easily.
Mm-hmm.
CC's building in the main. I mean, supplies say it all, dude. I mean, no vulture speed's kind of crazy, but
Yeah, I just forgot.
just from the yeah.
Gonna sneak these vultures around and lay mines in the retreat path here, but
Absolutely awesome move. Right when speed kicks in. And we're definitely gonna donate some units to these mines here.
mm-hmm. Well, pretty
Yeah.
decent mine drag, I guess, to clear the mines. I mean, doesn't really get much value out of it, but at least saves himself a little bit of the pain. But using those
There's
vultures
no
to pull
way.
Moonrai out of position and get into a better position with our army, we can basically A-move at this point. I don't even think we need to siege anymore.
Yeah. The shuttle disappears, melts. Moon with like a really strong opening, super entertaining. He did a really good job, but like we said, I mean, Gypsy's mechanics just like taking over in the mid game here. Dude probably didn't miss a single depot or SCV for like the last 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is GG. There's no way he can hold here. So many vultures coming across the middle of the map to just follow this up.
Yep. Moonrai getting pushed back out of his natural. He's going to try and retreat into his main and maybe defend, but I don't see a way for him to hold on. Got these 3 goons here to trying to deny this third. We are going to send up 2 tanks, which are actually going to die to these goons, but I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because I don't see any way we stop this push anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, this is over. This is just, Moon takes a long time to leave games, but he knows it's over.
Does he, though?
He knows it's over. He doesn't have a corner base. If the dude had a Nexus in one of these corners, I'd say it's going to be another 20 minutes.
Right.
But given that there's no gateways anywhere else or carriers, he's toast. I mean, that's the thing about going Reaver. I really feel that way, man. It takes a skill to be able to go Reaver and use it effectively to hold timing pushes. Or do damage versus a Terran with good micro,
Right.
It's just, it's really hard to execute. And it's a really good unit, like when you put it in Snow's hands.
Oh, it becomes...
It's obviously super strong. It's Protoss's most microable unit aside from the Scout, right?
Mm-hmm. And the thing, I mean, it becomes mandatory at a high level, which is part of why I quit playing Protoss, because I refuse to learn to play Reaver. Because it's very taxing, to use. Like, when you're microing Reaver, it's so hard to also be macroing and expanding, and you're, like, having to watch the army movement and get your shots off at, like, perfect range and lift, and it's just... It requires so much attention.
But it's doable, just like
It is
Zerg
doable.
players have to manage their mutas and ZVT, and they can still expand all over the map and get all their other housekeeping done. Protoss can do it too. It's just the at the higher echelon of the skill set of the race, you know.
Yeah,
It's just the next level. That's also why I kind of stopped playing Protoss, is because once you get to like A and you start hitting those high A, low S Terrans, your Reavers better be good.
This map is very weird to play because your like internal clock on when to expand is like, it's just wrong, right?
And the ability to make a clean base layout on this map is impossible. The mains are terrible for factories and gateways. It's a pain in the ass. I have this map vetoed personally. I can't stand this map. Supposedly, you know, it's supposed to be a really great map for Terran and TVP, right? Just the fact that it's 2-1 is insane, by the way. Absolutely insane. I mean, yeah, you should have like 1,000 subscribers for bringing this content, dude.
I totally should, huh?
100%, dude. Yeah, dude. Moon is just one of the most entertaining players out there. It's undeniable.
It makes me not even care anymore to play.
It's just like what you said when I beat Artosis on Sunday. Suddenly beating Artosis seems meaningless.
Yeah, well, it's like, if Moonrai beats everybody on the planet, that means something. Then what's the point of me even, like, trying to get better anymore? Like, someone's already done it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get Flash in here, dude. Yeah, no, I mean, I couldn't be happier that Moon actually took a game off Gyp. That's amazing.
That's pretty awesome. It's hilarious.
I should tell Artosis.
Yeah, you should. Maybe it'll make him feel better. But you know, he's just gonna say something about Protoss. It solidifies Artosis' belief that a B-rank Protoss can beat anybody.
I agree with Artosis on that. A B-rank Protoss can definitely beat any Terran.
Yeah.
Yep, it's true.
It's been proven here today.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, we need to get Mihu in here to play Moonrai and see if it happens again.
Yeah, I mean, you beat Moon in K-League last time you guys played, right?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Well, let's see if Moon can pull out some funky business here, man. That would just be fantastic if he can get a second game and we go all the way.
Yeah, that'd be kind of crazy. It's hard to imagine, but it was hard to imagine him winning a game to begin with, and he pulled it off, so... I'm starting to become a believer.
Yeah, they're going to have to start Pro League again and let Moon in. All right. I've been messaging people, so... Again, Moon goes with the Zealot crossbonds, doesn't cancel it. Most Protoss players cancel the Zealot on the crossbond, right?
Usually.
But it got here at a good time.
Yeah, it's decent. First volley going down onto the probe, and the factory gets finished.
Artosis just messaged me wondering what the score is.
Alright, Nexus coming down for Moonrai. Gypsy CC going to be starting soon after that. Vulture comes out.
Yeah.
We're going to see the add-on plop down pretty soon. Okay, we're going to accidentally lift.
Yeah. That's the second accident factory lift he's had.
It is. Moonrai gets you flustered, man.
Yeah, Moonrai has this ability to fluster any opponent. It's absolutely incredible.
Well, you know what it is. It's not because Moonrai is necessarily doing something to fluster them specifically. It's just that what it is about Moonrai is that you don't respect the way he plays, so when he beats you, that flusters you. Like that's what you're getting upset about.
Yeah, and he's just what do you call it? Like the person that does the opposite of a contrarian, right? Like all of his decision making is so backwards or like counterintuitive to like what you would normally expect somebody to do. You just can't like anticipate what he's gonna do, and trying to figure him out is like everybody's weakness, right?
Very unpredictable.
Like all you have to do against Moonrai is just play a clean standard game and scout the fucking map. That's it, right? And I think if Gypsy played him 20 times, he'd never lose a game to him for infinity. You know? All Gypsy has to do here is just 6-fact again, and he's got it in the bag.
Yeah, we kind of glossed over this, but this Vulture got inside and killed 4 probes, which is amazing for Gypsy. He was up 4 supplied, Moonrai going for a really early third, which is kind of expected sometimes on this map.
Yeah, 5-minute third, that's very fast. I mean, I wouldn't even put it past Moon to be upgrading +1 air weapons right now instead of fucking goon range and just going straight to carriers. Like, I think he's going to be up to something this game. And I wouldn't be surprised. Look at how safe Gypsy is playing here.
Yeah, it's a super standard opener.
Yeah. That's what you got to do. And I was half expecting Gypsy to take a, like a really fast third CC as well. But,
okay, we're taking a really early second gas while floating 800 gas.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I think it's going to be carriers, man.
Yeah, it's starting to smell like carriers now.
Yeah, that pylon right there, he's going to put Stargates there.
Yep, that's the Stargate pylon for sure.
I think he'd be better off making it at that third Nexus. Up at that base there. Yeah, something like that, or, But I don't know if this map is... I mean, carriers are not bad on any map if you get 8 of them.
Well, we dropped Citadel, so it's not smelling... It doesn't smell like carrier anymore.
Yeah, maybe he's just going to go for like a delayed DT drop, or he's going to go fast. It can't be DT drop. He's going the Robo. Maybe he's going to go... Yeah, Wolf. That's what we were just saying, is that trying to figure out what Moonrai's doing is the bane of the person playing him, and even we're trying to do it and can't do it while we're watching. It's got to be double Stargate, though, for Arbiter. What the hell?
Okay, we're just going to have a ton of gas for nothing. I don't really know what we're trying to do. We'll see. We'll see. He's got a plan in mind. He always has something in mind.
Gas. He's gathering gas for another game already. Wolfix, you still haven't messaged me your PayPal or Venmo, by the way. As soon as you do it, I'll send you some cash. I was thinking he was going to lay down like a double Stargate here and just start pumping crazy amounts of Arbiters or something. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's going to be Arbiter, but we're going to have way more gas than we need for that.
I mean, Gypsy just... All right, Wolf, I got it. I'll send it to you when I'm done with this game. Gypsy also with a lot of gas. What's the game time? So he should be laying down the facts now. As he makes his comm stats, he should be putting down the facts if he's going to go for a timing, which it looks like he's going to do. But that kind of worries me, honestly, because Moon's third base was so fast, dude. His economy is going to be raging soon. This gas thing is also driving me crazy. He took his third gas. Did he make a second Stargate?
No. Maybe that's it now.
Okay, he'd have been better off on mass scouts with this build. I mean, jeez. Right? So 5 facts coming down. I mean, yeah, his economy is gonna be gonna be very outrageous. Like, there's the 6th. You can already see it in the supplies, like that he has a lot of workers, right? Compared to the last games. It gets scanned. I wonder if Gypsy's gonna throw down another scan for that verify that gateway count before he goes, but he probably feels like he needs it for the Arbiter. I know Gypsy says, I think I've heard him say that you can still push against the Arbiter. I know a lot of Terrans don't like to, they just take their third. So we'll see what he actually does here. It looks like he's pretty committed.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine he'll do what he's been doing the last couple times he did this build. He'll push out with his army while taking a third behind it.
I mean, he's gonna move out before the Arbiter is out, right? But by the time he gets there now, there's 2 Arbiters building. all Moon has to do is make 4 DTs and put them in a diagonal line going across the map, so that Gypsy has to scan each one, and he can't. This isn't gonna work.
It's not gonna work. We're not gonna have enough scans for it.
How many scans do we have?
Just 3 right now.
So.
I mean, we'll see.
Well.
Yeah,
I mean.
You can bring
Moon
SCVs
doesn't
with
have
this
much
as well.
supply.
To try and
I mean,
get
he doesn't
turrets up,
have much, dude. But he should start like be spamming out zealots here. I mean, this gas is kind of an issue. He's already got leg speed, 4, 5, 6. So what? He's on 10 gates. So he should be able to hold this. Still no robo.
Yeah.
Still no observers, dude. Absolutely insane. Oh no. This is just gonna let Gypsy walk across the entire map for free, is what's happening.
He's gonna get into
Right
position
outside of
quickly.
his base, and he's just gonna build turrets. Yeah.
This is unbuildable, right? Can you build them here? Is that what this is?
I think on those white squares, yeah, you can build them.
Okay.
So he'll push with turrets, and he's probably got a starport and science facility coming down behind this. Like, Moon supply is looking okay. No starport. 3rd CC. All right, Moon just needs to wait for stasis. Like, there's no good reason for him to try to do anything right now. He just has to wait. This is a problem. This is a problem, Ozzy. This is a huge problem. Moon diving in and the tanks aren't sieged. The Arbiter's going to go down for free. Again, was that the second Arbiter? Okay, it was 1. I feel like Moon should have just committed right there.
He absolutely should have. He got a
Still no
dream
observer.
engagement there, and then didn't fully commit.
It just, losing that Arbiter, he's going to crush this, dude.
Yeah.
He's going to crush this.
Absolutely. I mean, he's just gonna barrel through this army and push him back. Gypsy's supply dipping down. Moonrai mining healthily off on 3 base.
Losing another Arbiter for free that almost had 100 energy. That's just unbelievable, man. If he had those 2 Arbiters with him right now, going across the map, and maybe a freaking Observer, he could go stasis bust Gypsy, or even be pretty close to having enough energy for 2 recalls right now. So it's just... That sucks, but he destroyed, dude. I mean, the supplies are in Moon's favor. The upgrades are late. Right? Do we have +1 armor, or did he forgo it? Okay, so like the science facility is a little late. So we're stuck in our base as Gypsy for like the next 5 minutes. And Moon is going to take the map. He's already setting a zealot to top left, probably, expecting to clear some mines, and it looks like he's going to try to take that corner. There goes the probe. Maybe it's going to be 12 o'clock. But, Moon, I think, understands the position that he's in and knows that he can just take the map at this point. I am standing up while we're talking about this, Ozzy. I think Moon should be, like, outside of Gypsy's base right now, with these next 2 Arbiters. And,
yeah, well, he's standing so defensively because he still doesn't have an observer. He can't go out on the map because he has no idea if there's mines or not.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, I like that he cleared the corners with the zealots and, made sure there's no hidden bases there or anything like that. And he just needs these observers. He can't really... I don't think recall is an option. Looks like Gypsy's going for a dropship. Maybe that'll help him. I'm not sure if Moon has made any cannons at his expansions.
That's probably Vessel, EMP.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, you're probably right. Moon, max supply against Gypsy's 120. With only +1 here, dude, and 2 stasis, like, we can bust Gypsy for sure.
Absolutely.
With 2 really good stasis. But like you said, I think Moon's got some nerves creeping up because this isn't like him to just be sitting here so defensively. Is there still no observer?
He's got 1.
Okay.
Yeah, he can just take... Yeah, I was gonna say he can just take these extra bases, keep expanding. We just need to deny Gypsy taking a 4th base. I mean, he's gonna be starving out soon because as I mentioned before,
Yeah.
the timing on these bases, and I don't know if Gypsy knows if he doesn't know this map, they mine out very, very quickly because they just have a third less as many resources in them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So like the minerals don't have 1,500 per patch,
It's 1,000.
or it's because they don't have as many patches as the regular main base. Yeah,
What do I do? Listen here.
yeah. Don't leave the game, dude.
No.
I gotta see Moon win this game, dude.
But yeah, see, it's 1,200.
Wolfix-
Sorry, I thought it was 1,000. It's 1,200, and then it's 3,000 gas.
Wolfix saying Gypsy's dead. I don't know, Wolfix. I think Gypsy. I think Moon's opportunity to like for sure win the game is past. Because Gypsy's supply is like definitely at the point where Moon can't push into that choke, and like that little cluster of Gypsy's 3 bases, you can't recall in there with his whole army in there. Way too easy to defend. Yep, with no upgrades and it almost being mined out, Wolfix thinks it's over. We're gonna find out, man. I'm not gonna rule Gypsy out just because his mechanics are so good. He is such a good player. I think he's gonna manage to get out and get a 4th, but. You know, if Moon just sets up all of his units in a big arc around that opening and comes in and lands a few good stasis, avoids EMP, then I could see him definitely crushing it.
Yeah,
Like that right there, man. He could go right here and stasis that clump of tanks and it would be over.
so true, Primal.
Yeah, I mean, if Moon beats Gypsy in this series, he's going to be one of the best players in the world, Primal. Think about that. Okay, so we need to avoid the EMP, yeah.
I mean, I'm just...
We're
The thing
transferring
is,
a lot of workers, that's good.
I just don't see any longevity in this game for Gypsy is the problem.
I can just see Moon fucking this up. He clearly looks nervous. He's going to give away a High Templar for free. You know, I think he's probably on the edge of his seat, sweating his brains out right now.
But he's gonna have like such a huge bank. Gypsy only at 150 supply right now, about to be down to 1 base mining, and it's gonna be a very limited 1 base mining.
Yeah, and Moon's already set up with a recall. Oh, it got EMP'd already. So, that sucks. Is he still making double Arbiter? I mean, how many Arbiters and energy, and how much energy do we have? Okay, still producing. Only 2 stasis. Okay, there's another one if he remembers that it's there. I mean, yeah, with all these little paths here, like, you know, I have to say, as long as Gypsy doesn't clump these tanks up, I even wonder if it looks like Moon's gonna let him just have this base, Ozzy.
Currently the score, Gypsy is up 2-1.
First game we've seen Moon go Storm.
Okay, 2-2
Gypsy's-
finished. We got +3 attack on the way now.
Gypsy coming in to snipe some High Templars. Not sure if he got one or not.
I don't think he did.
I mean, I feel like Moon should be making some trades here, right? With the gateway count at top left and the gateway count in the main.
Yeah, he's giving Gypsy
Shouldn't we
too much
be-
respect right now.
Yeah, yeah.
He should have been slamming army into him as he was coming out.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Wolfix, is he's gonna let Gypsy come back into this game. Like, I mean, he already has let Gypsy back into the game. He's almost maxed. Like, I mean, part of me wonders if Gypsy's just gonna try to split the map and just not push here. Moon's done a good job
Boom.
taking a lot of bases, but look at that. I mean, now we can't do anything.
Yeah, EMP got both of these arbiters.
T is gonna be 1 base again soon. Yeah, Moon's got a huge bank, but like if he can't,
Well,
if he
Gypsy
can't
being on 1
roll
base.
these.
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. Well, I was just gonna say, if Moon can't clear these tanks, then I think he's gonna be in a lot of trouble. And he just, yeah, and here goes Gypsy, because Gypsy got the EMP on all of those arbiters. Okay, this is nice.
Oh, that's a
Right as he
Moonrai.
moves out.
That's a right call for sure.
Can we save the arbiter from the turrets is the question. Can we not lose it? with 100 energy. Can we use the stasis before it dies? Can we do something, Protoss players? Okay. All right. I hate this. I can't stand it, man. Protoss would be an infinitely stronger race if the Arbiter couldn't attack. It'd be way stronger. Okay, are there mines here? How fast can Gypsy respond? No EMP? Okay. I mean, I like that the push is, like, this is causing a lot of chaos right when Gypsy's trying to push, you know?
This is good to do, even if it doesn't trade, like, super well, it's trading out some, because Moonrai's mining so much more, and it's stopping the push. Like, this recall was a lot better.
Yeah, that's true. He brought all of his units back for, like, a control group of units. How many gateways do we have total? I mean, he should have, like, 15 or 20 gateways in top left right now.
Yeah.
He should already be maxed out again, you know? Trying to take the bottom right corner, that's the super strong move.
So we send in a fake
Are we...
Arbiter first when we want to do the recall. Not this one, because it gets EMP'd. Although, there's a lot of vessels here.
Mine's gonna see it. Gypsy is right on top of it. Nails the EMP. To be expected.
It's starting to get pretty scary for Moonrai right now.
Yeah, it really is. I like that Gypsy took the center. There's two Arbiters just chilling there. The likelihood that they're both about to get EMP'd is extremely high. Yeah, dude, and that's probably GG right there if I had to say, man. Like, this is such a bad piecemeal attack from Moon. It's not gonna work. The tanks are, like, super protected, and now Moon's just throwing his units into these mines, man. And look at his supply.
Yeah, it's really not like Moon. I think I think you're right. I think Moon's in his own head, because he would never ever play like that normally. I feel nerds are getting to him. He was in a crazy good winnable position, and more or less a macro game, right? So
yeah, that's true. I mean, a straight up game. I mean, he did some crazy, you know, fucking no robo 3 Nexus build, but you know, just being
something.
greedy. Yeah. Yeah, Flash, I was just talking about this. We do not have enough gateways. There's no carrier switch or anything, is there?
Nope.
Gypsy trying to take out, I mean, 12 o'clock. Yeah, we really need to get some high Templars, like on this high ground protecting top left. These are free tanks right here, too.
Got another EMP here. He's still on top of his EMPs.
Insanely on top. I mean, he's EMP'd every Arbiter, killed the first 2 Arbiters at the beginning of the game. I mean, it's just surely a good thing that Moon went double Stargate Arbiter so that every 4th Arbiter can cast a spell in this game. I mean, that might be the whole reason he's lost this game, is from the EMPs.
Lyoko, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate that.
And now Gypsy is building a bank, and Moon can't deal with his army.
Yeah, we're gonna snuff out some of these mining bases, and they are kind of barely mining anyway, but as he kills these bases, it also, like, frees him up to expand down the left side if he wants it. Like I said, he didn't really mine this out a bunch, so there's still a lot of resources here if he needs it. But Moonrai's gonna be starving out pretty soon. This is gonna knock him down to just 1 mining base here in the bottom right corner if he loses this.
Yeah, if Gypsy splits up his stuff here too much, which it looks like he is, he's going to give away some tanks for free. But I wonder if we're going to get another juicy EMP off on 2 Arbiters. I'd have to say we're definitely going to. Yeah. Moon's doing like another piecemeal attack. Amazing. Double EMP. I mean, dude, Gypsy's EMPs this game are... It's actually kind of hard to hit those when they're moving like that so perfectly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Moonrai even tried splitting away a little bit. But
he did pull Gypsy back from killing top left, right? He brought everything back and just sat there, caused some delay.
But look at this setup that he's getting going. Like, this looks so annoying to attack into.
Yeah, and it's created so much map control for Gypsy to be able to split the map, because it's just not easy for Moon to, like, move command his units through the middle of the map. They get split off when the tanks shoot them, and they go in different directions, you know?
I kind of like this, the, like, random... like pitter-patter of tanks everywhere and mines everywhere, and it's just you're getting shot across the entire map when you're trying to attack them.
And Moon's broke. He's absolutely busted.
Mm-hmm.
And he's below Gypsy in supply. Are we gonna lose another Arbiter? I mean, 6 Arbiters have been lost this game.
Yeah, at least.
And casted no spells. I mean...
yeah.
And you know, Protoss is in trouble when they start pumping DTs, boys. Let me tell you. When nothing but DTs start coming out of the gateways, you know the guy's lost the game. And that's what's going on here.
We call them panic DPs.
Yeah. Gypsy's also completely broke. How is Moon so broke? Does he have no probes at the top?
Yeah, well, he's not even mining here for some reason.
He moved all of his probes, it looks like, to the top right. And this piecemeal attack with these units getting clumped up like this, I mean, it's just... Gypsy's going to come back and save this if it's a problem. Double D matrix. Super awesome.
They're even recasting it on this tank multiple times.
Yeah, I mean, I think Gypsy's had like 6 or 7 vessels this game. He scouted... I like that he like scouted the double Stargate and then went mass vessel as a response. But I don't see a lot of Terrans make that many vessels.
That's what I was going to mention that I liked a lot. Like, we just had so many vessels everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, literally like 6 or 7 at one point.
And I don't even know that we ever lost one. Not that I saw.
Yeah, he's got 4 there. He's got another 1 or 2 with his army. You know? Yeah, I think he's probably lost 1. I saw 6 at one point in this game. But Moon's managed to save, you know, top left. This is kind of a garbage recall.
I mean, it's not that bad in theory because it knocked him down temporarily to 1 base mining, but it just doesn't have much to recall.
Yeah, he doesn't have the supply to be able to like trade his army for a little meaningless, you know, lack of mining time. It's the problem is that he can't deal with this army. Like, he's got a lot of bases. Oh my god.
Was this Lyoko from StarCraft 2? Is that what this is? Oh, no. I don't think so. Who am I thinking of? Anyway, sorry, go ahead. My voice is shot, by the way. Can you hear it?
Oh, wow. We're just not mining at this base here. Looks like he's going to try to recall the main, if I had to guess. But look at this. Look at this army movement from Gypsy. Already ready.
Mm-hmm.
Scans. He just found Moonrai's army. He's looking to find the army. Moon, again, is just kind of like piecemealing his units through the map and can't get his supply up. He's had that 3 o'clock base for a long time, Ozzy. Has he mined it once? I mean, that's been there forever. Like, since he took top left, that Nexus has been there.
It looks like he had about 3-4 probes on it.
Here goes the recall, 9 o'clock, looks like. We're going to trade this base for top left. Probably, this is way better for Terran. There's a second Arbiter here. Maybe he gets like a recall in the main or something, but he doesn't have any units.
I mean, this is still good for Moonrai to do. Like, we're pulling the army back. We're still mining, albeit not like great, but we are mining on multiple Nexuses, whereas he's got only 1 base mining while we're doing this. I guess we have a little bit down here, but it's not much.
It's not much, but still, like, he just doesn't have a way to deal with all this army. Like, he can't just... He's got to stop letting his Arbiters get EMP'd like this. Is he still producing double Stargate Arbiter? Yeah, he is. But he doesn't have... Okay.
It's going to try at the 6 o'clock base again.
But look at the supplies, man. I mean, they're just... Gypsy hasn't lost his army once this game. I mean, Moon hasn't directly engaged it once. And he had so much opportunity earlier to just crush.
Is going to be able to clean this up potentially, but Gypsy's like very, like, despite how big this map is and how his army is always across the map, he's very fast to respond.
Another EMP without a spell being casted. And again, these just aren't... I don't feel like these trades are worth it for Protoss when they can't keep their supply up. Yeah. Still haven't dealt with this. I'm surprised we haven't made some DTs or something from here. I mean, we're just letting it... I mean, that's good for Moonrai, that he can just leave it undefended and it lives. Now we're mining the 3 o'clock base. I wonder if it's worth him retaking 12. I don't know how many minerals are actually there. Yeah, definitely he could retake that base. Clearing these tanks down here. Now Gypsy's coming. I mean, he's doing a good job at making Gypsy just move back and forth across the map, right?
Yeah. Gypsy kind of playing this the way you would play a PvZ, though. Not necessarily looking to clear bases, he's just swinging his army back and forth, killing army.
Yeah, he's trying to force an engagement.
Yeah.
And Moon is just running around avoiding it because he knows he can't do anything about these 3/3 tanks. Oh, they're 3/2. Looks like we forgot +3 armor. If we could just stasis one time this game, I'd be so happy. But these are both going to get EMP'd with how fast Gypsy reacts. Not sure if we have the vessel energy.
Yeah, definitely. And then we got 3 vessels here. All 3 of them have an EMP.
And we needed that base too. Like, we really needed that base.
Yeah, this one here for sure.
We're on even bases with Terran, right? 3 base versus 3 base. I mean, we're almost mined out down there, but I mean, it's the same. Yeah, middle's almost mined out too. Still no observers this game. Another EMP. I mean,
Oh,
looking for the second one. Not going to get it. Vessel's going to come from behind and get it for sure. There they come.
Yeah,
It's amazing how many of these goons are going to die to this. Just these 2 tanks, you know?
Yeah, Terran's pretty broken.
Gonna lose a fucking full energy arbiter here? No?
Alright, we got our stasis.
A stasis! 30 minutes into the game. Still gets EMP'd. Moon's broke. I mean, the supplies have been getting closer and closer, to be honest. Like, at one point, Gypsy was much higher, but yeah, it just shot back up, so. Losing another arbiter to Elias.
But you see how this was, like, decent for Moonrai to be doing this. Like, he went from the game being completely over to actually, like, screwing up Gypsy's mining enough that Gypsy's about to be on 1 base mining is, like, yeah, he's about to be on 1 base mining here.
Yeah, I just, like, keep saying I can't see a world in which he needs to, like... Yeah, I mean, it's just insane because Moonrai's been playing at a lower supply for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, in this matchup, you just generally don't see that. It's usually the other way around. So he's, you know, he's barely hanging on because, you know, Gypsy's almost maxed again.
If he could have secured, like, another corner or something while he's doing this, but... Or at least, like, I mean, even just one more mining base, right?
Oh, God. This...
Yeah, you don't want to be doing that at this point.
I think Moon's probably at the end of his rope here, although I could see this game going another 20 minutes, because I think it also appears Gypsy's playing it pretty safe. I mean, he hasn't went for a killing blow.
Mm-hmm.
He's just, like, matching Moon's movement, you know, up and down the map. The mining's getting pretty sparse for him, though. But he's maxed. Yeah, like, it's 140 supply Protoss with no storm. Yes, I agree, Sva 3. This is a terrible map.
Yeah. 100% agree.
This is a trash map. This whole ladder map, this whole season is trash maps. Yeah, I think this is going to be it right here.
Yeah, Moonrai definitely made a fight out of it, though. I mean, the game was over, like, 15 minutes ago. And Moonrai still made him fight for it pretty hard, I think.
Yeah, I mean, he almost had it.
Oh, definitely in the beginning, but he should have won.
Yeah, Moon had 190 versus 110 supply at one point, and he just let it go. These storms, can we get any more storms off? Nope. He could have, you know, a couple High Templars up on the high ground up there. Those tanks would have been dead. Yeah, he needs this Nexus. He needs bottom right. These 2 mines right here are going to be clutch if they connect. Yeah, Flash, we call it the refugee toss. That's just the style.
Scanning 12
you just
and 3
expand. expand every time you lose a base. You expand somewhere else and run around and avoid their army and just be a pain in the ass. I mean, if only Moon had bottom right here, right? Because he's already got all the resources from this.
Yeah, and Gypsy actually hasn't checked in a pretty long time, I don't think.
Yeah, yeah. But still, look at these supplies. I mean, Moon was just sub 100 supply.
Yeah. Yeah, Gypsy gonna be finally closing this out, it looks like.
I mean, Moon made it a 40, nearly 40-minute game with one of the best Terran players in the world. So
yeah, he can be super happy with how he had played today. Took a game and
for sure.
got into a huge winning position in another game.
Yeah, the mass vessels this game have been so awesome to watch. He's done such a good job.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the response time on his vessels is insane. I mean, Moon's not mining. I guess Gypsy's not. Gypsy's barely mining. I don't even know how many SCVs he has. But I mean, it's just like the game that Wolfix had against Moon, where Moon tried to go carriers or whatever the game was. It was on Polyport or whatever. I can't remember what. Wolfix never lost his main army. And that's what this game has been. Gypsy's had these same units this whole game.
GG. Gypsy gonna take it 3-1, but Moonrai did make him fight for it.